Washington Post. I heard you say, there's a difference between the president's comments around Canada becoming a 51st state as a wish versus a reality. You told him that Canada was not for sale. But many Canadians are offended and deeply angered by the fact that he keeps repeating this comment. So have you asked the president to stop calling Canada the 51st state?
Yes. Today.
Okay, specifically, what did you ask him?
Exactly what you just said.
But what words did you use? How did you ask him?
Look, I gave you an answer. Do you have a follow-up?
En français. What was his answer?
Well, we'll look. I don't know. He's the president. He's his own person. I would go back to showing the difference between a wish and a reality. We're very clear. I've been very clear publicly, consistently. I've been very clear in private. I was clear again in the Oval Office. Would be clear throughout. The president. He understands that we're having a negotiation between sovereign nations, and that we will only pursue and accept a deal that's in the best interests of Canada, not just in the short term, but in the medium and long term for Canada. J'ai dit, c'est pas utile de répéter cette idée.
I said it's not useful for you to be repeating that idea. I said that to him, but he's the president, and he will say whatever he wants to say. But there's a big difference between a desire and reality.
This will be the last question. Sorry, just last question.
Okay.
Steph didn't take a follow-up. So last question, please. Thank you.
This is Vipal Manga from the Wall Street Journal. Given what's happened with the USMCA and the tariffs that Canada is facing, how do you trust that the U.S. right now is negotiating in good faith, and how do you trust any deal you sign with them?
We'll make that determination over the course of the negotiations. I mean, that's the bottom line on that. It's a process. You see, and I would emphasize the following, which is that we have been in the process, as most would know, of an election, and so this is the point at which a serious discussion begins. And so we had the president, at his invitation, I'm here, he welcomed us. We had a very substantive, wide-ranging discussion with the president, but in the presence of the vice president, the secretary of commerce, the secretary of foreign affairs, and beyond, his chief of staff as well. Now I'm in trouble, Stephen Miller. I think that covers it. That covers it? I hope so. And we have some very specific things